Good afternoon. This is Keith Brown of Multi-George with Cash Commodity Commentary. Had a very interesting day today. Cotton, we'll lead off with that, was sharply higher, nearly limit up. And cotton did break out of an upside pattern we've been talking about. And it's also sort of tracking out this cycle hocus pocus thing we've been talking about in our cotton letter. So if you're listening to this, not getting that cotton letter, you ought to go over there on the website and get a trial subscription. At any rate, December cotton closed up a little over 2 cents for the week. 72.66 on basis December. A very impressive close, somewhat independent of the grains, and certainly sloughing off any sort of bearish connotations on the supply-demand numbers that came out earlier. We'd simply have to say that China may be forced to re-stimulate her economy. I don't know how they would do that, but certainly the industrial commodities, that is to say cotton and copper and crude oil and the metals, collectively all traded higher today, so that was some reflection of that, I suppose. Over in the corn, very scary, very choppy. You know, the high for corn was 749 the other day. We got to 748 today. We actually broke a little bit and then came back, and we did settle September corn 740, up 9 cents. Of course, it's all predicated on the weather coming in this weekend. At some point, you're going to hurt this corn crop to the point you can't hurt it anymore. I don't know that we've reached that yet. We're also strong in beans today. As a matter of fact, beans are beginning to take over leadership. They were up 23 cents. And if we're going to pass the weather baton, that's W-E-A-T-H-E-R, the weather baton from corn to beans, then beans should start to be something of a leader and trade a little stronger in here. So they were impressive as well. Wheat today just went along for the ride, only up 1 or 2 cents. Not much you could really say about the wheat market. We certainly would remind listeners and even some of our subscribers to think about next year's crops. They're coming up pretty nice, very attractive price levels. So I would be thinking about fixing those into my game plan for marketing next year. In the fuel today, of course, the dollar down, so fuel was up a little bit. The August diesel was up about $1.50, 150 points. 1.5 cents a gallon. That's $278.80. So that looks like it still continues to track sideways in these fuels, and we're not so sure that we're going to get any kind of a rally yet. We may see one more pushback in that market. So coming into Monday, we'll have to see what the weather is. We'll be watching it with very keenly, see how corn and beans want to react to that, and we'll see what cotton can do with its breakouts too. So if you have any questions or comments, give us a call at 1-800-910-1910. Thanks for listening.